Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic change of subjects. In the previous video, we looked at introduction to change of subjects and we explained the concept of change of subjects. In this video, we are going to study how to change the subject of an equation or a formula. Just as we did for linear equations, we are going to group the equations or formulas that will be changing their subjects into types. We will consider the first type in this video. The first type, we have equations without fractions. Equations or formulas without fractions. So in these equations or formulas that we'll be considering, there are no fractions in them. How do we change the subjects? We have 4 examples here. In each case, we are to make x the subject. We will consider the first 2 in this video, then we'll consider the other 2 in the subsequent videos. So let's take the first question, which will be our first question for this video. Make x the subject in v is equal to u plus va. So our question is v is equal to u plus ax. That's our question. V is equal to u plus ax, and we are supposed to make x the subject. Now you can see from here that in the previous video we explained that in a formula like this, v is the subject. So we have to change it in such a way that x becomes the subject. That is our goal. Now what do we do? In the previous video we saw that if you want to change the subject of an equation, make sure that the term containing the new subject, the term containing the variable that you want to make the subject, stands alone on one side of the equation. Now this is what we mean. Terms in an equation, we explained in the video on introduction to algebraic expressions that terms in an equation are separated by either addition or subtraction. So in this equation here, we can see that because v stands alone like this, it is one term. U also stands alone, it is one term. Now a and x are together, they also stand alone, so it's also one term. So u and ax are separated by addition, so u is one term and ax is also another term. So we now know what a term is. The goal is that we have to make the term containing the new subject, which is x. X is what we want to make the subject. You have to make the term containing the new subject stand alone. The term containing the new subject in this equation here is ax. So we have to make sure that ax stands on one side of the equation. Then all the other terms will be on the other side of the equation. Now because ax is already on the right hand side here, I'm going to keep it here. Then I will take all the terms to the other side. With as on the right hand side here, the other term is u. So I will take u from this right hand side and bring it to the left hand side. We learned in linear equations that whenever a term crosses the equal sign, it takes the other sign. Whenever a term crosses the equal to sign, it changes the sign. If it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's negative, it becomes positive. So u is positive here. When it crosses the equal to sign to this side, it becomes negative. So we are going to have v, which is already here, minus u, because u is positive here. So when it crosses to this side, it becomes negative. Now we have the term containing the new subject, which is x, on one side. So it's on the right hand side. The other terms are on the left hand side. This is what we want. In linear equations, we said that when you get to this side, if you want to make x the subject or if you want to find x, what you do is that you divide through by the variable attached to x. You divide through by the variable attached to x. Here, the term attached to x is a. So what you do is that you divide both sides by a. So you divide the left hand side, which is v minus u, by a, and divide the right hand side, which is ax, by a. So from here we can see that a will cancel a. So this a here, we'll cancel this a, giving us x, and the left hand side is going to be v minus u divided by a. So we have v minus u divided by a is equal to x. So you can see that x is equal to v minus u divided by a. So you see clearly from here that we have been able to change the subject from v to x. That is our main goal in change of subject. We change the subject from v to x. Make sure that the term containing the new subject is on one side, then all the other terms is also on one side. From there, you simplify. Let's look at the next example. Make x the subject in 7x plus u is equal to vu. 7x plus u is equal to vu. Now what do? You identify the term with the new subject. The term with the new subject is 7x. Make sure that that stands alone. So I will keep 7x on the left hand side because it's already here. Then I will take u from the left hand side and send it over to the right hand side. So I'll get 7x is equal to vu minus u, because u was positive here. So when it crosses to this side, it becomes negative. Now here, what do? I divide through by the number or the letter attached to the new subject. The letter attached to the new subject is 7. So I'll divide both sides by 7. So 7 will cancel 7. And I'm going to get x to be equal to vu minus u over 7. Once again, I've been able to change the subject of the equation to x. So we have x to be equal to vu minus u divided by 7. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to take 2 more examples on type 1 of change of subjects. Bye-bye.